Buenos dias from Oaxaca, Mexico. I know I only said a week ago when we went to the Monte Alban archaeological site that we don't often go on tours. We like to do things at our own pace, but today is a little bit different. We actually opted to go on a full day tour. It's a 12-hour day tour, but we're going to be hitting 5 attractions, things that would have been very difficult for us to see on our own. The big attractions are the Mitla archaeological site, the Tule tree, which is where we are now. We're going to see a weaving factory, Mezcal, and also the Hierve el Agua. I'm really excited to see all these things here today. Our first stop is this Tule tree right behind me, and when I first saw it, I thought it was a handful of trees, but no, it is in fact just one tree. Looks amazing. Oh, I've never seen a tree like this. Being on a tour obviously has its perks. Our guide told us that this is called a Montezuma cypress. Now, I've never seen a tree like this before. He said that they only grow in this area. Really lucky to be able to see this then. This tree is estimated to be about 2,000 years old. Amazing gardens here too. We've come to the second stop on our tour. This is the Hierve el Agua, petrified waterfalls and swimming pools. So this is one of the top things to do in the entire state of Oaxaca, apparently. We have to go on a 45-minute hike down to the bottom if we want to see the view of the rock formations from below. So that's what we're doing right now. And the scenery is incredible so far. This is just bubbling up out of a random rock on the hike. Interesting. This place is looking really impressive so far. It's gorgeous. That's where we were standing before. Whoa. Yeah, it does look hot, but it's not.
Yeah. I can hear these guys like plucking up confidence to jump in.
Yeah.
I haven't actually felt how cold it is.
I haven't either, but I think it's actually quite cold, from what I've read. Quite cold?
It's not Irish cold. I'd say it's like.
Oh, that is pretty cold.
I'd say it's about 14 degrees.
Let's get in.
Oh, it tastes like coffee.
Why did you drink it?
I used to order and the face goes under.
My face didn't go under.
Hey, I'm on my extreme tippy toes.
Yeah. I can't touch right now.
Lick them off.
Oh, it's just so refreshing actually though. Oh, this is amazing. This is like the iconic pool. I dried off so quick, now I feel like I have to get in all over again.
Yeah. Well, calcium, the minerals will do that to you.
No, I thought it was my amazing microfiber towel.
I don't know, maybe.
We've left Hierve el Agua now. I must say, that was super awesome. It really surpassed my expectations. Like, even just swimming in the water, it was super refreshing. Wasn't too cold, which is what I was worried about. Geez, the scenery there, like, you really can't beat it. And for a petrified waterfall, I betcha there can't be that many of those in the world, so that was really special. Now we are at Mitla, archaeological site. Like Monte Alban, this is another very important religious site for the ancient Zapotec people. Mitla means the place of the dead. So this was a place for burial of important people in the community. So it's pretty interesting to take a look around. The most notable thing about this site is all of these geometric designs here. So the guide was explaining that there are 9 different designs repeated throughout the entire complex, and they each have different symbolism and meanings. I haven't really been able to take videos out the window of the van because I'm like sandwiched right in the middle and can't really see out the window that well, but the landscape around here, the scenery is stunning. Like all of these cactuses, and we're surrounded by agave plantations, which is what they use to make the mezcal. So incredibly scenic. We've come to this gorgeous restaurant. It's a buffet, and I've gone a little bit overboard so far. I want to try one of these things. Looks nice.
It's like a small taco with Oaxacan cheese, and there's something
Mole.
different about this mole negro. There was something else.
The lady just made it fresh on the pan. That's so good.
Oh, really good.
I love that. Now we've come to a mezcaleria, so they're going to teach us how mezcal is produced and made. Carl and I did try mezcal before, and it was a really interesting experience. It was super, super strong. Oh, you can see it bubbling.
Oh yeah. So that means it's not ready.
Yeah. Wow. You can really smell it.
You ready, or you need a lime?
It's not very smoky.
The last one smelled smoky. Did you get all that?
That tastes great.
Great. Wow. Sure.
Much more mild, doesn't it?
It's mild.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna place the second one.
We're at our final stop now, and we're gonna learn how they made the traditional woven rugs with the looms.
On your palm like this with the finger all over your palm. Now you're gonna compare your hand with the other one, and you will see that everyone will get different shades.
That's a bright red.
Wow. You see right there, they got very different shades.
Yeah, totally different.
How did you get that?
And some of you have, she's using baking powder, and the other one, she's using limestone. Now mix it. Limestone.
Wow, that's so dark.
All this. So that's how we put the color in. Okay.
So it's the next day now. I didn't have a lot of time to talk to the camera yesterday on the day trip. It was so go, 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 and always had a ton of people around, obviously. It was a day trip. As I have said a couple times previously, I don't usually enjoy booking onto group tours because I much prefer to have total control over my own schedule, and I usually find on tours that I don't like the time allotments for each location, and that they kind of stick in way too many places to see in one day, when in reality I would only prefer to see maybe one or two of them, which was definitely the case with this tour. Highlights that I wanted to see when in Oaxaca were the Hierve el Agua and the Mitla archaeological site. When I was looking into it, I was finding it really difficult to find transportation to these places independently. I definitely could have rented a car, but in my previous experiences driving around Mexico, the roads have been really crazy, and I wasn't super confident in renting a car here. So we decided to book on the tour. It was all fine. I definitely did feel the time pressure, especially at the Mitla archaeological site. We were there for an hour, and it was totally with the guide. So we weren't allowed to just like stroll around and look at things on our own schedule, which I really would have liked to do, because I know there are definitely sections that we did not see on the tour. But for Hierve el Agua, We had 2 hours there, and we could just go at our leisure and spend our time however we wanted. So we were able to go on the full 45-minute hike to the bottom of the falls and then come back up where we saw where we were actually able to go swimming in the pools, and that was incredible. If I were to do this again, I would have definitely rented a car. After being on the roads and seeing them, I feel like I could have driven that myself. So the tour was fine, the van was okay. Carl and I were seated like separately, and I couldn't really see out the window, so that kind of sucked, but like it's fine. It was a comfortable van. Between me and Carl, it only ended up costing us about 100 Canadian dollars. So about 50 Canadian dollars each, which was super affordable. We booked our tour through one of the tour agencies nearby the Santo Domingo church locally in Oaxaca. It looks like we ended up getting a pretty good deal there. All in all, amazing day tour, amazing things to see in Oaxaca. It's truly a unique place.